Right, so I've had a little break and we're back playing Examiner. Starting off exactly where we left in this. Well, this toilet's a little bit less dangerous. We can we can quite happily have a look in all the little cubicles. Nothing of note down there, and so we'll just carry on. The trick here is going to be trying to find somewhere where we haven't already been. Now, obviously I recognise this room, and this. There are a lot of doors, aren't there? So potentially keys to be had somewhere. Well, I'm fairly confident that there are keys. If there aren't, then I want to know why. But, well, I mean, this is where we've just come from, but I'm just going to check that I didn't miss any. Is this where we just came from? Maybe I've got that wrong. This could be actually a... Yeah, this must be a new area. Unless this guy's just wandered out there. What weapon does he have? It looks like it's just a stick, but I'm still feeling quite cautious as the sticked guys I've tended to have some sort of backup so far, so we're just going to try it anyway, as he's coming to attack us anyway. Get into the combat mode, get nicely zoomed in, and he's not too scary, even if he gets a hit on us. Shouldn't be an issue. These are the enemies I like to fight. Ones where I think that I can win. I've not taken any damage yet. We've gotten a couple of good hits on him. That was a really good one, and down he goes. He's wearing nothing and wielding a stick. You should have taken this metal bar, mate. That would have had more of a threat. But good. Okay, so this is potentially a new area then. So let's thoroughly explore. Nothing obviously worthwhile in that room. Ah, yes, law. And we're into more sort of like individual bedrooms, so whereas we seem to have been exploring the higher tier of management. Pair of boots there as well. Oh, this is still better. This sort of hints at like a middle management or... Okay, parchment. I think my illness has worsened since coming here. I often feel confused, as if battling conflicting thoughts. My temper keeps getting the better of me, an aggressive trait I never knew I possessed. Perhaps it is simply a response to all that has happened. Even so, it scares me. I don't recognise myself. I must make a greater effort to retain my composure. Okay, somebody cracking up. Seems to be a lot of that going on. We're going to just leave those boots as they're not any better for us. It'll also help us recognise the room if we get really lost. Next one. Crutches, bedpan. Nothing obviously useful for us, so swiftly to the next one. And no, nothing in this one either. Feels a lot like the prison cells, to be honest. They've just obviously got a little bit more luxury and they get a bed. Okay, the shelves have come off the wall in this one, so there's nothing on the floor, so we'll move on from there. And we have an enemy in there. Is it just one? No, it's two. Okay, we might just come back to our little situation. Just thinking maybe if I leave the door open, one of them might wander out on their own initiative. But we'll have a good look around first, I think. Is this just back out to the... No, this is an unexplored area again, I think. So similar sort of like operating table. I kind of feel like I'll have to go and have a look at those enemies, because who knows what's in that room. But anyway, let's have a look at this lore. We'll start with the parchment. They lose the will to live without their bodies. They just seem completely bound to their mortal remains. Is it just because of their lesser minds? I've attempted to sustain one with nothing left, but the gods below, what am I doing? It's horrifying. Sometimes it's as if I suddenly wake to realize I am fueled by rage, as if I hold these poor souls responsible for what has befallen me. I have actually read that before, so I'm not sure if I've done it on camera again. Apologies if it's repeated. Destructing Humanity by Aldia Hanks, a medical book on autonomy, mostly complex diagrams and surgical terminology. There are many underlined passages and circle diagrams in the section that deals with the brain. It makes me laugh every time I read that, and it's just the mental image I have of some mad scientist underlining all the brains and diagrams on the brain, working out which parts he can manipulate. I just find that really funny. Okay, so I have been in here before. The question in my mind at the moment is, do I take the risk on the combat? They didn't look particularly well armed, but as I say, two of them is more of a big deal. So what I think I might do is just open this door. If it happens that we have to fight them both, then we'll just try and get them to smack into each other as much as possible. Hopefully we can do the same thing that we did in the last fight, and sort of one of them will wander out. Oh dear. I need to get that door shut. Nope, not gonna happen. And I'm taking some hits, so I just need to get into combat mode, I think. Oh dear. Not too happy about this situation. Seem to end up getting backed into corners when there's two. Oh, it's not good when I can't see my character either. They're just taking chunks out of each other, which I always appreciate. However, I'm getting closer and closer to a point where it's death. Really do with them just at least one of them dying, so I don't have to do this back and forth. Get away, get away. I'm literally a couple of deaths away from dying, a couple of hits away from dying out. Obviously, I don't want that when I'm getting so far in the game. Oh, I wish I could have just shut one of them out. And that's me down. Ugh. Okay, alright. I don't know if this is going to be enough length for another video. I might upload it anyway, just so that we've got some sort of conclusion. I'm a bit gutted to have died. I was getting so far. Hopefully it won't take me too long to get back to this, or at least a similar point, and try this again. But yeah, there we go for now, unfortunately.